Number 10 of Bitcoin Trading Cards Happy Hour. It is block number, I'm getting this live. Starts with an 851750. Nice round number for us, unless that's slow to update. But Thursday, July 11th, 2024. Bitcoin price hovering right around 58,000, and one Bitcoin still equals one Bitcoin. I've got BTC Brandon as co-host with me today.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, glad to be here. This is going to be a great show. We've got plenty of stuff to cover. We also have a couple of guests. One of our guests is an early pack stacker. We have with us Jonas today. Say hi, Jonas.
Hey, guys.
Very cool. So Jonas is here with us. He's the founder of Bearwood Spirits, and he's going to give us an update on that in a little bit. And we also have the one and only founder of Bitcoin Trading Cards, Aladdin. He will be jumping on here in a little bit. And we'll go back over to you, Koil.
Yeah. And some of you may notice a skater is not with us today, attending some family matters. Our hearts are with him. Miss him and thinking about you, skater. So as we get into this, today's show, we're going to cover 3 segments. The first will be Front Row Card Show that both Brandon and I have been able to attend, and what we're looking forward to in Vegas this weekend. Second, and we may actually adjust these with Jonas on the line and Mr. Brady Swenson in a disappearing act. But second was to be Spirit of Satoshi's collaborative series and the early release at Vegas. And then third being Bitcoin Nashville, where we'll get to hear an update from Jonas and Bearwood Spirits about the halving edition bourbon bottles, getting to show off these one-of-ones next to the out of 21s that are filled. So looking forward to the show. We've got, as we get into this, before beginning the first segment, on the Front Row Card Show, I just want to acknowledge this happy hour is brought to you by Bitcoin Trading Cards. Bitcoin Trading Cards are the world's first official physical Bitcoin trading cards, officially graded by the industry standard PSA, BGS, and SGC. Discover the scarcest trading cards on earth with hits like no collection you have ever seen. To understand the importance of Bitcoin, one must understand the value of scarcity. Like the current monetary system, most trading card projects are printed in the tens of millions and even billions. Today is the last day for a 10% discount, Pack Stacker 10. So we'll keep that up there just for some of you guys. You got till end of day, I believe. And then is that the QR code for, that's the website.
Yeah, that's the website.
Do we have the QR code available for the giveaways?
Yes, we do.
So for those interested in participating in the giveaway at the end of the show, via Duck Race, please scan that QR code top left, enter an email and NIM/name, up to you. Today's giveaway will be a $20 gift card for Lucky Pack Stacker to save on their upcoming, I assume, Spirit of Satoshi purchase. All right, so we're going to get right into it. This will be segment 1 of Front Row Card Show, and I'm going to talk a bit about the past, which is Phoenix and Pasadena. So I went to Pasadena Front Row Card Show back in May, and there I was just an attendee, sharing Bitcoin trading cards with others. And then the following month, we got Bitcoin Brandon out to Phoenix, which was really exciting. So Brandon, really quickly, how excited are you for this weekend?
I'm really excited, super stoked, a little bit jittery. Heading out tomorrow. I've got triple checking all my lists of inventory of stuff to bring. It's going to be twice as big as the Phoenix show. It's going to be in Vegas. It's going to be at the Rio Casino. We've got Aladdin, we've got Koil, we've got Bo. It's going to be really cool we've got an amazing booth. I don't know. Do I have the card map picture of it out there?
I have it's in the bottom of the or like the 4th image on the thing.
Is it? Okay. But so yeah, it's freaking cool. It's gonna be, we've got a super sweet sponsor setup. Where am I at? Am I over here?
One more.
Okay. So we've got, there's our Front Row Card Show.
There you
go. I don't know how you guys can see that or not, but we are in the smack dab center of this gigantic conference room. We have, we're a sponsor. We have 3 tables. We also have the Bitcoin Trading Cards Lounge. There's going to be a couple couches and a table there. If you are in the area of Vegas, please come out. There's going to be swag bags that we're going to have some Genesis packs in. Answer your question. I'm super stoked. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. I thought you would say that. And so personally, I can't be wait to sitting behind the Bitcoin trading card booth and visiting the Bitcoin Trading Card Lounge. I mean, how cool is that at a trading card show? You've got the Bitcoin Trading Card Lounge. I don't really think anybody that, is going, there will be a handful that have heard of us just from having probably attended Front Row Card Show, both Pasadena and Phoenix, but everybody else is going to be like, who in the hell is Bitcoin trading cards? But first, I'm going to share some thoughts on Phoenix and Brandon. We're going to talk just for a second about this blog that I had written today, or published today, rather. Give me one short second now that I got all my windows messed up. Maybe we don't talk about it. That's okay. Sorry, we did a lot of pre-show prep today, and that blog was not one of them. But published the part 2 of 3 of my blog series on the Front Row Card Show, which was covering Bitcoin Brandon's time in Phoenix behind a Bitcoin trading card booth at a traditional card show. So that was the first time Bitcoin Trading Cards has been a vendor at a specifically trading card show. And so I had a really fun time covering it, sharing pictures from the Telegram that Brandon was able to, bring the energy from the conference into the Telegram group, which I know I personally felt. I'm sure a lot of you were able to live vicariously through that. And then a bit of a teaser towards what's to come in Vegas. But what's to come in Vegas is Koil Breaks is back. We're doing 2 breaks. And that's going to be starting with one Series 2 OPP, Orange Pill in a Pack box, donated by Aladdin here. That's if you want to go up 2, actually up 3 now, just to show how quickly that. Maybe up a little more. Yeah, we'll get this document dialed. But since the breaks are back, we got the spots filled, 24 packs, 1 box. It took 24 hours or maybe even less to fill all the spots. So I'm excited to get back to breaking 121 clubs, looking for the 21 million. For me, it's 21 million, but we could go BTC Series 2. We could go Satoshi's Gift. We'll take it. And then, of course, let's go. Gorgeous. Oh, show it off.
Oh, wow.
So pretty.
On the fly.
The foil
Amazing.
Just stunning. And then the Spirit of Satoshi. We're doing, if you could call it a pre-release, which will be done through breaks only, and as well as if you're, IRL at the Vegas event, you can certainly buy and rip. But if you want to rip Spirit of Satoshi packs before Nashville, buy them. I'll have a special code I'll put out in the Telegram group, something along the lines of Vegas Koil, and we'll rip your packs live and ship them to you. So I'm really excited to show the Vegas audience that side of the cards and that side of our community, just ripping packs. So Brandon, you want to talk a little bit about Vegas and what you're excited for?
Yeah. Let's talk about Las Vegas. We touched on it a little bit. Energy is going to be off the hook. It's a 2-day event. It's a Saturday and Sunday event. Get in early with the VIP ticket. A VIP ticket for the weekend for 2 days is a whole whopping $20. So it's a big old $20 VIP. It gets you in an hour early before anybody else. There's swag bags the first 200 people each day. We like Koil mentioned, we're gonna have all of our inventory. We're gonna have SOS Hoop. We're gonna have BBB. We're going to have some S2, we have some Unconf, and Koil's going to be doing his break. It's just going to be super, super like amazing to push like our name and push Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's being in the news more and more, and to just be in this non-Bitcoin space, I'm hyped much more than I was the last one. A lot because I have a crew, but a lot because this is our second time here. So I'm going to know some of the vendors there. I might know some of the collectors that might be there. And so just a little bit of momentum that's going to just keep it going. It's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah. A few of those differences from, Phoenix and being no longer a first-time vendor at the show. We're going to have live breaks. We'll have lounge, sponsorship level awareness at the event. So and the crew. There's going to be 4 of us, Aladdin present. Myself, Bitcoin Brandon, and our favorite Bo. So at this point, if you don't have anything more to add, I'm going to rip some packs here, as it is rip and sip, and then Jonas will get into your update and what we have to show off there.
Sounds good to me.
So in the spirit of talking about that Series 2 OPP break, I'll give a little background on Series 2. So Series 2 Orange Pill in a Pack debuted May 2023 with a total of 21,000 packs, 875 boxes. The ultimate chase in these cards are 21 clubs, famous for their scarcity and their beauty. These include the 21 million, Free Ross, Satoshi's Gift, and I'm having real struggle opening this pack, Citadel 21, and BTC Series 2 poster. 105 of these cards in total represents just a 0.5% chance of pulling one out of any given pack. All right, we're just going to go for it here. As you know, there we go. All right, I haven't peeked. You haven't peeked. All right, it's not blue. It's a Warrior.
Warrior. Is it a Michael Saylor?
No, I'm going to say it's a Lynn.
Is it DeLorean?
I think it's a DeLorean. Bang.
Bam. Nice.
Quick to it. Number 37 out of 500.
Sweet.
We got the foil on the back, foil on the front, partial foil. So like Lynn's not foiled up. We'll just go through these really quick. Cypherpunks. A little, what is that? Gold standard, right? Citadel 21. CJ Wilson. Genesis Block. And look at that. A nice Free Ross on the back.
Nice.
And we got here our BitBlock Boom. A little bit about BitBlock Boom. The 2024 commemorative packs released, what was this? April 2024 with a total supply of 2,100 packs. All right, buddy. The ultimate chase in this set is a Boomers in Bitcoin out of 21 card that Brandon is all too familiar with. Recently, all too familiar with.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That had to be, walk us through that poll. How are you feeling that morning?
Dude, it was early morning, and I've been wanting to rip that pack for like 3 days, and I didn't have like a good time, a good moment. Now I've got to rip everything, right? I've got to put it on a video in case I get the magic one. I've got so many videos of, they're all magic. They're all amazing. But that one where you freak out, you just want to make sure it's recorded.
Nice Sailor. I don't even care that much, but it's still Sailor. Freedom. FUD. Gold. Look at that Satoshi Nakamoto. He's missing a face, but the B will do in the meantime. Max Kaiser bring back Series 1 artwork. There's that face we all love. All right. It's not horizontal. I'm not going to show you the name. Oh, can you guess?
Is that Gary?
Do you see, is that a cowboy hat? Or that's a stick of dynamite? There you go. A nice Gary out of 500. Number 403 out of 500. So these packs, I believe both of them are sold out. Correct me if I'm wrong. BitBlock Boom. Do you have is that sold out?
BBB, we've got some.
Okay, BBB we have S2 OPP is officially sold out, so you can only get that through the secondary market means. They're probably breaking. If interested, I am sure many of the community members would part with their S2 packs in surplus for sats. So feel free to reach out on the Telegram. But while we're going to shuffle some things up from segment 2 to switch to kind of segment 3 here while we got Jonas. So I'm going to introduce Bearwood Spirits here really quick. And as we begin segment 3 for Bitcoin Nashville, we've got the 2024 having Bitcoin Bourbon sold out release from Bearwood Spirits, marking the first collaboration along the line of Bitcoin Bourbon. The Out of 21 release is a single barrel pick from Jonas's main distiller there in Missouri. In the bottle is a toasted and charred rod of cherry wood that was soaked in a premium cherry cocktail juice. Each rod of cherry wood is individually engraved with its unique number 1 to 21. Bearwood's patented design keeps spirits aging right in the bottle. And without further ado, we're excited to hear from the man himself. And on the screen currently is that one of one bottle that we are all hunting for, those 22 of us that were very fortunate to hop in and purchase that. If you want to scroll just through the next 3 pictures, Brandon, we will feature some of theirs, the side-by-side of the Out of 21 and the one of one, that one of one featuring that gold distinct color, just gorgeous job. And Jonas, you can tell us a bit about that, QA on this bottle of having to go through 3 different shipments and such. And this was the full complete set of what you're going to receive if you do have one of these bottles on order. So Jonas, tell us a little bit about the process one more time, designing these, and then, get into the gold one of one. Talk us through that.
Yeah, you nailed the description on the head. My mouth was watering as you were talking. I haven't even gotten to try this stuff yet. All the bottles were sealed up. I got to play around a little bit with the formula, for wood, premium, the cherry juice. It tastes really good. So if you decide to crack open that bottle, you're going to be getting something really special. Man, that one of one bottle, I had to get it reprinted 3 like most of my bottles for this project.
Jonas is cutting out just a bit.
What is Asano saying?
Per layer, and yours running good.
I think slower movements, maybe that helps. One movement at a time.
There you go. There you go.
But we can hear you.
Yeah.
As far as that,
it was going in and out.
you can hear me though? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. As far as that bottle goes, man, it was perfect.
And you're super robot right now, Jonas.
It's
unfortunate. I'm gonna make you small. Maybe it's I don't know if that'll help anybody. You were speaking good in the beginning, and you're starting to just get a little bit robot voice. So we can.
I can see that smile real time, and I can always hear every action.
There you go. There you go. Matrix moves like Jonas.
Jonas, I heard through the
you guys are a little bit delayed too.
Oh wait, now it's going to be a challenge. All right, we might have to put this on pause.
Yeah.
We might have to get Jonas back here at the actual Bitcoin Nashville conference. I'll ping Jonas here. Brandon, you might be able to just say, great. So Jonas, we'll get you back on here soon. Bitcoin Nashville being 2 weeks away. Those bottles, I know a few of them were ordered for pickup. Jonas is supposed to rip a S1 OPP pack here today. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that still. If not, I have a backup plan, but we will hold on that. In the meantime, you want to talk more about B24 really quick, and we can bounce back to Spirit of Satoshi.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So let's jump over to this slide. We have got Nashville week is here. It's coming up. Okay, so I've got this QR code in front of get this QR code out of the moment for the moment. We'll get it out of the way. But anyways, this is just a slide of the Bitcoin 2024 website. Recent news this week. You might have been under a rock if you haven't heard it, but it's this guy. It's the orange man with the orange coin, right? It's Donald Trump. He is going to be speaking at the conference in Nashville, along with RFK, Michael Saylor, Edward Snowden, a couple other notable speakers. There's a coupon code BTCTC. That gets you 10% off. Also, you can buy tickets with Bitcoin and you get another additional 21% off. So check that out. Here's another slide of the presenters again, Kathy Wood, as well as that funny guy, Russell Brand. And then, yeah, that's all I have for slides. But it is going to be massive. We are going to have an amazing crew there at Bitcoin 24. It's going to be a big week. We're getting there early on in the week. And starting off, actually, the first conference is TGFB. Thank God for Bitcoin. That's a 2-day conference. And it's going to be a 2-day conference centered around, well, God is in the name, so that might be part of it, but it's also Bitcoin, right? So we're going to be attending that. We're going to have our booth there. We're going to have sales there, merchandise, and supporting and just being at that conference is going to be cool. Like I said, we're going to have a very big team. 20 plus people, and we're going to be scattered about at these different things. Later, the second day, I believe that's Wednesday night, there's going to be a Dirtycoin documentary. It's a documentary about Bitcoin mining and how there's a dark presence on Bitcoin mining, which we all know a lot of that. Most of that is FUD, if not all of it. So this Dirtycoin documentary kind of sheds light on that. And so this is a premiere, a screening. We'll be there. And that also leads us into the next day of Bitcoin 24. Actually, the first day is Thursday, July 25th. That is Industry Day. Industry Day ticket. You've got a pretty penny to get you into an Industry Day. Industry Day is a lot of networking people, but it is the first day that we will have our booth there at Bitcoin 24. A lot going on. I'm saying there's also a pleb party that has been marketed everywhere. It is going to be a pretty fun time. We will also be there, and we're stoked. Like I said, a lot of these things are happening all at the same time, so we're going to be spread out, but we're all going to be coming together in the evening times or whenever we can for that first day of Bitcoin 24, which is the GA day is Friday. So it's Friday and Saturday, and that's just going to be the massive main event, the Super Bowl of Bitcoin trading cards, if you will, for 2024. We have a few. We got a lot of surprises coming up. Some of them have already been leaked to our Telegram group. If you're not in the Telegram group, check it out. Let's see if I can do the link. Hey, there's the link for the Bitcoin Trading Cards Telegram group. Get in there, over 600, mostly not bot people. Get in there, talk about trading cards and everything that's going on. But anyways, in that group, we shared some of the cool things that we have. So in the past, we've done commemorative packs. We've done packs for Unconfiscatable and BitBlock Boom. And we actually did a commemorative pack last year for Bitcoin 23. We're going away from that. We're actually going to be doing a commemorative card. So this is one single card. So we're actually going to be having a few of these, right? So there's TGFB, there's Thank God for Bitcoin. I believe, I don't know if that's confirmed, but we have a commemorative card for that. We have a commemorative card for the Dirty Coin. We have a commemorative card for Bitcoin B24, and also a commemorative card for the Pleb Party. Pleb Party is going to be out of 100. I think there's going to be like 121 of those cards. But also, I think the other cards, they might be out of 500. These cards are not going to be numbered. These cards are not going to be for sale. They have some really cool art. Some of the art, again, has been shared in the Telegram. Really cool art. If you could be in person, it's just the best way to get it. Like I said, they're not going to be for sale. You might buy something, and you might be gifted with one of these cards. They're very unique, going to be very sought after. I know I want one, and all the pack checkers I know are going to be after them. So that is really exciting. I'm stoked about that. Koil's seen it. He's stoked about it. We among the events here I'm listing, there's a Friday night. We're trying to do a dinner with the pack stackers, just the people in our Telegram group, the friends and family, and anybody that we meet at Bitcoin 24. We're going to have them at our party. We're going to rip packs, have a good time. So that's still in plans, but it's going to be cool. We're trying to make it an activity, maybe like just some type of activity. We're not going to be formally sitting down, so to speak. So I put a note on here. So I was just talking to my buddy Gabe, and going and organizing all my cards. I've got too many. I've got 500 cards coming out of my eyeballs, or up to my eyeball, whatever the saying is. So I've got a lot of these 500 cards. So I said, somebody come up to me, first person to come up to me at one of the conventions and say, I love Bitcoin, they'll get a free 500 card, whether it's out of Uncomp or BBB. It'll be out of one of those two. So an Uncomp or a BBB card, I'll get you a 500 card, because the more the merrier, and I need to share them out. So I mentioned BBB one real quick. I just wanted you started it. I just wanted to kind of see if I could show off.
Beautiful.
This. I don't know how well that shows up. There's a lot of reflection.
Yeah, that's better.
But I mean,
so that's the BBB chase card, Boomers in Bitcoin. Show the back, just show off the out of 21, so everybody.
Yeah, so this is out of 21 here.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 11. Yeah, I was stoked. Of course, like I'm trying to record. I'm trying to get better at recording, and I'm trying to do this dual screen on my camera. I've got it propped up against my coffee cup, and I'm trying to do it under 60 seconds, and the timer goes off right as I hit this card that is not a 500 card. It's a freaking 21 Boomers in Bitcoin. So I sit there with my mouth open, trying to catch my breath, and trying to figure out how to start the camera again and do this again. And I think I sort of saved the film, but it went okay.
I think it, it's an authentic experience for the camera to just a little bit after it. You get excited after.
Yeah. Do we have art? Do we have a presentation to show those cards that are going to be available?
I got everything else prepared, but that.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, we will.
We'll share them in the Telegram right after. We'll just refuel that excitement.
Again, check that Telegram QR code up in the corner. Get over there. There's a lot to learn, and also just be aware there's a lot of scammers. Both on YouTube as well as the Telegram chat. None of us are ever going to reach out to you and start doing deals and requesting BTC and stuff like that. So we have a pretty good trusted group of people. A lot of us know each other in person, and a lot of each other have done deals with each other. So if you do decide to reach out to somebody to make a deal or buy something secondhand, please get a second opinion. Post questions about other people in the chat. Nobody gets their feelings hurt. It's all part of trying to keep ourselves safe and to not get scammed, because I know I have, a lot of people have, and we're just trying to protect each other. So
yeah, that's also one more way to shout out the in real life events of having the opportunity to meet one another, know the community in person, and build those relationships, and have that trust of knowing an individual and having that previous Telegram chat history is just an advantage and a good way to avoid getting scammed. But Brandon did a great job.
Yeah, thanks. I think Aladdin's saying he's got something for us if he's ready. So I'm going to try and bring Aladdin in here.
Is Asanoa sitting in there as well? I know he wanted to hop on, and I want to make sure that he has the opportunity to do so.
So let's pull a couple people in here and see who wants to talk. We'll throw Aladdin up, see if he's ready, and then we will also throw back Jonas. We're going to check in on Jonas and see how he is sounding and looking. Looking good.
Looking frozen.
He's looking still.
Yeah, you could. You just open yourself. All right, now you're good. Now you're good.
Yeah, there you are.
How
you sounding, buddy?
Let's hear you.
Oh, I heard the robot.
All right. Well, kind of. I think the camera is going to capture your S1 OPP rip pretty clearly, though. So if
if you want to jump into that, let's do it.
Rip right now. I don't think any of us are gonna shut that down.
Let me see.
I think it might fix your camera issues as well. It's just the karma, that comes from ripping packs. Yeah, maybe he's flipping it around. Oh, there you go. Oh, gorgeous.
Oh, look at that backdrop.
Background. That's sick, dude. Dang.
Some of the sealed bottles that are yet to be shipped out, and then I got some like knife poles lined up, and so I have my hands.
And I just added the Bearwood Spirits QR code up in the top left. So if you guys are interested in some of what Jonas is working on, check out that website. The QR code's up in the top left. You're looking really good, and that is an amazing backdrop you got there.
I mean, look at the poker table. Oh, he was the first to pull the poker table, which is a whole story.
Oh, yeah, he was at Vegas.
And also tore up. Where are the sips? We're sipping. Sip, 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 sips. We got multiple. That I just opened the chat, Brandon. I just opened my window large enough to see this whole chat, and it's just tore up. Going, where are the sips? No,
he's calling us out. We got to do some more sips, huh?
Yeah,
Daniel's saying proof of drink. Okay,
we're showing off the cypherpunks. Now Jonas is just showing off. Maybe we're gonna pull an extra one here. What up, Orlando?
Yeah,
what up? Open everybody else.
So,
Din.
So I only have one pack.
All right.
Hopefully my
let it roll, brother.
Too laggy for you guys.
It's all right.
All right, start.
We'll roll with it.
Ripping it. The only pack that I'll probably be ripping. So, hopefully, get something pretty cool.
See, now the anticipation is actually greater.
How my connection is. Mother Satoshi.
Nice.
Chain.
Hey, I'll write a blog on how the mother's
one, right?
card was. I think the sticker comes up next, or two more cards maybe.
Mark Moss, where are you at? I'm stuck on Mark.
I'm stuck on Mark as well. But it looks all right. Vertical.
Yeah, it's gonna be vertical. Maybe 500. Maybe we get
Really?
a surfer. I hear you, buddy.
Kind of hear you. We don't see you. Well, we see Mark Moss's beautiful shining face. That's a great picture of Mark.
Well,
he looks. Oh, there you go, Surfer Jim.
Well,
holla at you.
Yeah, Surfer Jim.
There he is. There he is.
Hey, bring that to Nashville. Get it signed. Surfer loves pack stackers coming up to get his signature. That was.
There you go.
We bonded quite greatly at BBB.
I think I just might have to do that.
All right.
How's it looking? Should I still pick one of my S1s to rip here?
Oh, you got 4 left. I think you take the one. I think you should. It's looking good enough that you could pull.
All right.
How do you feel? Is your left hand
which
not your right hand somewhere in the middle? I say the third. The question is the third to the right or the third to
okay.
He's going third to the right. Yeah, that one that you got your fingers on 10 seconds ago.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
All right. Yep. I'm just going to excite myself without seeing the camera.
Man, I can't.
I'm stoked, and I can't even see what's happening. It'll catch up.
Here it comes.
You're good. I know these packs are hard to rip. This S1 especially.
Yeah, we got Aladdin on deck after Jonas, and then we also have a special guest of Asanoa.
Oh, look at those cards. I mean, I can just feel the nostalgia of Series 1. What if he hits a 1 of 1 right now?
Oh my gosh, we'll have to throw a party and drink something stronger.
Yeah.
Like pH balanced 7.0 water.
Very nice. That's a great, it looks good. The bottom. A little bit. Nice Bitcoin standard. Coinbeast.com. You know what? I deserve to give a Coinbeast.com a look right now.
Here we go.
That is probably the only site I don't know.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh, there you go.
Economic limited.
Very nice.
Nice.
Gorgeous. I love that. I mean, I love the artwork. I love the blue surrounding. I just love everything about that card. The chase cards in Series 1, albeit, you know, it's not the most insane chase of all time. Granted, the one make it really special. But the artwork, the nostalgia for it being a Series 1, I think is just beautiful. Well, great rip, Jonas. Won't hold you any longer. I know.
In honor of you guys and the bottle selling out.
Absolutely, bro. I'm glad you could come back on and rip one. I'm glad that the Pack Stacker community was able to support, you know, Bearwood Spirits and your efforts to bring amazing art, you know, to our community and to Bitcoin community in general. Thank you for doing what you do. We're going to look forward over the next 2 weeks to seeing you in Nashville and hopefully some of the Pack Stackers opening their own bottles so we can, you know, maybe one of them will really open it and we can get a taste test. But otherwise, you know, we'll be happy with what we get.
Very cool. Peace out, Jonas, brother. See you in Nashville, man.
See you, brother. All right, let's bring on the boys.
All right. We have, I've got Aladdin connected, and let's bring in Asanoa. Let's have a party.
What up?
What's up, gentlemen? How are you guys?
Hey, welcome.
I'm great. How are y'all? Oh, the Aladdin is playing Jonas. He's just muted. Totally muted. Aladdin. I think Aladdin was making...
I said, face masks are so 2020, Asanoa.
I like it, though. Does that have a design on it? Yeah, it's your design, of course. Oh, baller. Dude, I can't believe I got that grenade today. I won't lie. It was cheap. I'll tip you some sats. That was on my list, my real wish list of like, you know, when I saw it come out, I was like, I had to have it. And the first one, the one of one, it did go for a nice, healthy 3.7 million sats. But, you know, these I was definitely happy to get on in this round. So thank you for putting those up for sale. Also, number 13.
You can thank Rick. That was all Rick over at Crypto Cloaks. So.
All right. Well, thank you, Rick.
I told him we should wait to sell it in the bear market. We had a few. I actually think there's a couple beyond that are left. I don't know. He's got them all, but he wanted to put them on there. I said let it rip. So I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. Some of the homies got some scored some of those for a freaking smoking deal. So.
I think we went 5 for 5 Pack Stackers pulling out in that auction. So
that's freaking awesome. I'm hoping I'm gonna keep working really hard and hopefully one day you know somebody can flip one of those and be like, I got this for $100, man. So we'll see.
That's diamond hands. You're looking at diamond hands right here. I'm never. Aladdin, what's good?
Oh, just been watching you guys. I think we need to do a geyser fund and get Jonas off of his dial-up and get him some high-speed internet.
Hey, you were that last show, so I'm glad we could, get you on a better stream.
Hopefully I'm clear. I've got a video I want to drop for you guys. It's kind of funny. Little Nashville drop video that we'll throw here, and then we'll throw it in the Telegram. So
sweet.
Yeah, we can start with this, and then we'll jump back real quick. I think it's a short one, and just for everyone, so they know, Koil was the voiceover for this. So
I did no such thing. Unless, what is this bullshit? Is this a Tatum turnout type of thing? Am I going to be embarrassed by this? Hopefully not.
All right, we ready?
Aladdin loves Tatum turnout.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try this one more time. Sorry.
All right.
Little butt buddy.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
This year, the Bitcoin Conference is coming to Nashville, Tennessee. This event is the largest gathering of Bitcoiners in the world. Dance to the Bitcoin beat in Music City, USA. Making memories, cultivating community, imposing Bitcoin culture at Nashville B24. A beating of minds and a celebration of builders. And of course, we wouldn't let you down for the occasion. Presenting the new Music City and Nashville 2024 limited edition Bitcoin trading cards. Visit btc-cards.com for more.
That just made me horny.
Oh,
it's a kid show. Sorry, can't say that. It didn't. Well, I mean, they're old enough. If you're watching YouTube, you're old enough.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's all right. But that was pretty sick. I like it. My voice sounded really good there. I might get behind a guitar and start playing.
You did a good job, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to come down to Texas. Asano, you still around the south and get the guitar around your what do you call them? The campfires, the tins you've been making, the barrels. Oh, we lost Asa. That's all right.
That video ran him off. I'm super stoked. This weekend we've been running like crazy. I'm not muted, right? We've been running like crazy for Vegas. The amount of work that we have to do to pull this off, and we're going to be driving up in order to bring the costume, because the costume is like, I think it's 5.5 foot box by 3 foot. It's massive. So getting it to Nashville, just not in the cards. Way too heavy, way too expensive to ship and get it done. But we can throw it in the back of the truck and make it to Vegas. So we will have Satoshi at the conference, which I think is going to be just amazing, especially be able to kick it there. And the Bitcoin Trading Card Lounge, really excited for this. And then, we get back Monday, turn around literally 7 days later, jump on an airplane and fly out to Nashville. So put quite a bit on my plate for this one, and Bo that's helping me with all of this, but we're going to bring it. We've been working our butts off, going crazy, trying to do as many late nights as possible to pull off as many things that need to be pulled off so that when we get to Nashville, we knock it out of the park. So super stoked. First time going to a trading card convention with Bitcoin trading cards in a booth is totally bucket list, massive thing for me. So just incredibly excited to do this. Super stoked that you guys are going to be there with me. We got to hit this one out of the park. So let's go.
We got Asa coming back, but to talk about, Vegas coming up just because it's the first one, to have the three of us, Asa unfortunately won't be there, but to have you, me, Brandon, to be behind a vendor booth at a traditional trading card show is a big step for, Bitcoin trading cards. It's a big step for the trading card industry to have the exposure that we have a lounge, the sponsorship, right? I think we did it right, where it's like, attendee at Pasadena, Brandon went out, put in that proof of work down as a vendor, with his kid. And that was a whole, I'm sure, nervous experience and difficult experience, just doing that all on your own. And then us coming together and supporting, one another in this journey to spread the love of Bitcoin trading cards with other people. So I'm incredibly stoked for that event. And then, many more of you will be at Nashville. So don't act like Vegas is going to outdo Nashville. Nashville will still be the best of the best, as I say, on our home turf.
Vegas is the primer
Yeah.
before the fire. So this is definitely going to get us pumped up and really get the feedback we need from the general public for the Bitcoin trading cards. I think that's going to help us with everything that we are planning on doing in Nashville. And I think we have something really special here in the Bitcoin space to be able to reach the kids like this. I mean, there's not a whole lot out there. You can send them podcasts all day long, but getting a kid to actually spend more than 30 seconds watching anything is already such a large feat. So hopefully we are really successful with these trading cards and we can bring some great stories to Nashville.
Can you guys talk about, as the artists Asano and Aladdin, chime in about the designing the cards in a way that evokes emotion from people, whether they're Bitcoiners, whether they're just normies, whether they're trading card collectors? Because I feel like a lot of these cards do evoke that emotion immediately, just based on it's the artwork, right? It's you guys behind the scenes putting in that work. So talk a little bit about, specifically for this upcoming show at Nashville, these cards. And I know, unfortunately, you guys got this teaser through that video. We'll resend them in the Telegram, but walk us through them. Walk us through the design.
I'll let Asanoa, and while he does that, we got Tora Pottle in the chat, and he's been waiting for pack rips. So Asanoa, you talk, and while you do that, I'm going to open this SOS for Tora up so he can relax.
Nice.
Love you, Tora.
I mean, Aladdin's the guy. He's the man with the magic behind it all. I just do the bean counting, if you will. So, it's a group effort. Really, though, the spirit of it is Aladdin, and he's got something special, as you guys know, and it keeps coming. And so it's definitely an honor to get to work on the team, to get to help him. Sometimes he needs a little bit of help with his grammar.
Yeah. Of all things, that's absolutely.
So, Kisa's really helpful. But, most of it, Aladdin will write it, and then Kisa will edit it, and then I put it on the back of the card. The artwork, the front of the cards, we've got Sam. It would be really cool to get him on here sometime. He's in Indonesia. And so, what do we got there? Guy Swan.
Guy Swan.
Yeah, we got to get Sam on here. I think we'll
get Sam on here because he's really done a lot for this project, and he still does. 45.
45.
46.
Yeah.
That is the most off-center card I've ever seen.
Oh, look at that. He's got off-center.
We're working on fixing
it. Hey, it's not the most.
Just so you know, S3, fingers crossed. We got fingers crossed, and don't quote me on it, but we're hoping for offset printers on S3, which will hopefully solve that.
Not offset cards, offset printers.
Offset printers.
Yeah.
Offset printers solve offset cards.
Tora brings up a great point. This comment down at the bottom, which is to say, a trading card project with so many different art styles and artists that represents, the art culture from around the world. As artists, what does it mean for you to contribute to this project that, takes your art to a global level, to the hobby, which is, a multi-million person community, and kind of brings it to kind of a new platform, to a new audience in general?
I mean, I think Asanoa is a perfect example of that kind of an artist. Your art is specific, and there's people that absolutely love it. I get messages all the time. I mean, Brandon's got it all around him. It's iconic, and everyone has a different idea of what like an iconic piece of art is to them. Some people like multiple different styles of art, but I think that's the biggest secret with what we're doing here. Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, all these different sets, they're amazing. I love the artwork. I mean, anything art, I get into it as much as possible, but when it's the same thing over and over and over, there does get to a point where it gets a little bit boring. And I think that's one of the secret sauces we have with Bitcoin trading cards is the fact that we work with so many different artists that bring a completely different style to every card that's out there. And then that means there's always a piece of art for somebody. There's always going to be a card that even the biggest hater is going to absolutely love. Unlike Pokemon, if you don't like Pokemon, then you're not going to like Pokemon. You're not going to like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's the same style in every single card they produce. Where with us, I can almost guarantee you that there's going to be one card that you absolutely love.
Yep. On that point, we talk about S3, the reuse of artwork. For those that, want their minds opened, I think we do a great job. You guys do a great job of doing it through art, taking concepts and allowing people to digest them through the artwork. And so Series 3, Orange Pill in a Pack, coming this fall, ideally, is going to allow us all to go through that, emotional process of digesting these concepts in a different way through the artwork that, the artists in front of you are designing. So we truly, I can tell you, I truly appreciate, I'm very grateful that this is not a photography type trading card project that's solely based on athletes and you take a photo and you put it on a card and that's that's the extent of the artwork. There's so much more that goes, even if you're talking about designing the borders to designing, any aspect of this card is a piece of art to me. I know the attention to detail behind the scenes. So, when I get that card in my hands, I'm appreciating every detail of it. Right. And to the point of being off-centered, that's not on you guys. Right. At the end of the day, it is a QC project thing, but it's not on the artwork side of the business. Right.
It's common in the trading card industry. There's only so much you can do. Topps just came out with a new set. There's a bunch of posts coming out on it where literally the UV coating in the whole front of the cards were peeling off like crazy. And Topps is one of the biggest brands in the world. So there's only so much you can control even as a printer. There's only so much you can control. You have people that are overlooking the production of these cards, but they're going to miss things. They don't have employees that are getting paid $100 an hour to stand there all day and take precise time with every single thing they're doing to make sure every single card comes out right. So there is risk in a lot of this. And sometimes that's the fun. It's like the PSA. If every card was a PSA 10, PSA 10s, what would be so special about them? So there is a balance to it, where some of it just needs to be fun, and then there needs to be those really special, perfect cards that come out, and that's part of the chase. It could be a common card from S1. If you pull common card from S1 and you get a PSA 10, you just pull the grail all the way.
Literally a grail. And that, to your point of the fact that there are defects makes everything else more special and that more of a chase. There's nothing wrong with getting a 21 club that has, a print line through it, that has a corner defect, that you're out of 21 boomers in Bitcoin, has some edge wear, right? Like this is par for the course. This is to be expected. Granted, you should be, hopefully, ideally, grateful of the pull. But on the flip side of that, it's to acknowledge that if you get a PSA 8, you could still be higher than 75% of those cards in that series, right? PSA 9, PSA 10 of these commons, S1 specifically. Next to me, I have a friend that's going to hopefully get on here later to rip an S1 pack with us. And just to that point, these commons, it's a work in progress. All the cards are a work in progress, but we can put the condition talks aside here.
I just wanted to add to that. I've spoken with one of the printers, and that is actually what Aladdin and you were saying. It was his response as well, because I'm kind of coming at it from it's got to be super perfect, and what's going on, why are the edges so chipped and so forth. And he was like, it makes your 10s more special. If they were all perfect, you wouldn't have 10s, like you just said. So I was like, he's just saying that to make up for, make us feel better about our chipped edges. But that is the reality. So, and like I said before, for S3, we're hopefully going to be able to work with larger card printing company. They're actually the people who print Pokemon cards, and they have fancier equipment. And so we're hoping, that is the goal for the company. That is the goal for card production of Bitcoin trading cards. And it's just a budget constraint. The amount of cards these guys print is so enormous. They're doing these huge orders. And so for a tiny project like us to come along and be like, hey guys, can you print us 21,000 packs? They laugh at that. That's just not, they're not even going to talk to you. So Aladdin's been working really hard for a couple of years now through this whole project, making the connections and figuring out how we can, work with some of these bigger, more advanced card printers who have equipment, and this equipment's enormous warehouse-sized equipment, full production facility stuff. So fingers crossed, S3 is going to have cleaner edges and straighter backs.
Yeah.
Straighter backs. That's what we need to see. Okay, I brought in Open Mike. He's got something to rip. And then what do we want to do after that, Koil? We want to chat some more, do a second rip, or lead into the finale of the show?
Yeah, there was the SOS segment. We skipped, first of all, what up, Open Mike? I'm pointing to my left. You can point to his right. Look at those pins. Gorgeous.
Oh, pretty.
Just so you guys know, I hand assemble all of these pins onto the backers that are all individually numbered, that I had to manually number each one.
Are you going to have a table at the bazaar, Asano?
I'm going to have artwork on auction in the scarcity auction. I will have artwork on display in the gallery. I will have artwork prints for sale in the official merch booth. So I will not have my own booth, but the official conference booth will be carrying a couple of different Asanoa prints, including my phone booth print, which I'm going to pull it up right now.
Yes, show us that thing.
I've got archival giclées of the exit fiat, enter Bitcoin. Matrix meme by Guy Swan. If you haven't seen the YouTube video, it's epic. One of my favorite little meme videos. That's what inspired this artwork. And then this was featured as the artwork of Citadel 21 Volume 20, which the physical copies are not out yet, but they hopefully will be out soon. And so I finally did a print run of this artwork, and it will be available at Nashville. If somebody wants a specific number, DM me. Most of the lower good numbers are already gone, pre-ordered. And so these will be available, though, in the official Nashville Bitcoin 2024 merch booth, along with a couple other things, such as the last of the black and gold pin run that BTC Pins and I did. And there will be a couple other collabs. I might have S19 prints. I will have S19 prints of the artwork that's in the Halving Edition whale packs of mine at the BTCTC table. So I will have the last of that run of prints available for anybody who wants to match their Hupe Asanoa artist card to a fine art serigraph print.
That's a good call out. We should make sure to see what artists might be at. Are you going to be in there in person?
I will be in Nashville in person. You can find me in the gallery near my artwork there at the Bitcoin trading cards table, or hanging around the official merch booth, trying to explain my artwork to everybody at 3 places at once.
On that note, Aladdin, this is a to-do list, is to gather all the artists that have touched Bitcoin trading cards, especially in the recent Hoop series. And I know a lot of them are going to be featured in that gallery, and try to get, a group appearance at the table, just to, I'm sure the pack stackers would love to see the artists behind the cards and be able to talk to them. So
as I'm in the gallery, I will be sending any artists that I know are in the packs over to the Bitcoin trading cards table and telling them to go over there and try to be available to sign cards and so forth.
Oh yeah.
And then I have a little mini exciting announcement, is there will be 2 uncut sheets framed, hanging available for fixed sale. I believe they're 1 of 2s, Aladdin. They're very nice. Rare. Uncut sheets, Bitcoin trading cards, framed, hanging in the official gallery. So we're really going to push to start getting some more of the Bitcoin trading cards artwork in these galleries and auctions at these events coming up this next year.
Are they your artwork? Are they?
No, I believe it's going to be. Do you want to tell them, Aladdin?
You're muted. There you go.
So because it's the the B24, we're bringing back the B23. So there's
Oh,
only
nice.
one shark left from the Miami Bitcoin packs. So we're bringing the last uncut sheet of the shark. So it's one of two B23 shark uncut sheet. And then it is number 6 of 8, Mir One and Robert Crumb.
Nice.
So it would be only fitting to bring back the cards from last year that are on the uncut sheets. So super stoked. Mike, good to see you, dude.
Yeah. On that point, well, quick pause to say, Asano, that's amazing. That's super cool. I'm super excited to have the uncut sheets in the official gallery. On to Mike, because we're gonna rip some S1 OPP. Mike, you want to introduce yourself really quick as my Minnesota buddy here in person, sitting side by side.
We should probably not be on the microphone at the same time.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna be mic off. Peace.
The cool background like him, but we're right next to each other. So, see y'all. I'm looking like newish to the pack stackers, but I run tunes through the Value for Music platform, and came out and met a bunch of y'all at BitBlock earlier this year, and I've officially got the pack stackers bug. So here I go with series 1.
Ooh.
A little nervous. Yeah.
Is this your first one you've ever ripped?
You should be nervous. That's an expensive pack of cards right there.
I talk through his laptop. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you a little bit.
You can narrate.
There's the echo.
Yeah, we're fixing it. All right, we're good. Yeah, that way. I was so shaky seeing Mike rip some of these S1. I'm like, oh my god, we're ripping S1 today in person. Talk about the H word that I won't say again.
Yeah, take care of those wrappers. I'd like to get Maddox to do some amazing stuff. And S1 wrappers are so hard to find.
Don't show us that
Kyle,
back
do
card.
you have any S1
Nice.
packs left?
I never opened the box that I bought November 2022. And I said if I got home and I was not going to open it then, I will never open it. And Crane was like, you got to be kidding me. Never ever. And I was like, never ever. It's still in the bubble wrap. I just won't. I won't even. It'll sit behind me forever. I was always jealous. I was always jealous of the first edition Pokemon, people that had their boxes.
Yeah.
I was like, we have maybe 30 of these left, right? And they have, 100? Still, I don't know. They have more than that. And it's like, we're already at only 30, right? To be able to hold these in your hand is to be fortunate, right? In my opinion, as a collector.
And to make that clear to anyone that maybe doesn't know, we have no idea how many are left. We're imagining 30, but out there in the
Is this the
wild,
final
that's kind of
moment?
what we're guessing is
No.
there might be like
It's
30
coming.
boxes left.
There's a couple left. This is the last one. I obviously can see.
Yeah, you,
Lean in.
Is it blue?
It's
Yeah.
blue.
is it going to be Satoshi Limited Edition?
Ooh, there you go.
Banger!
There you go.
I love that card.
I think that's my favorite.
That is my favorite card for sure.
Honestly, it's a kid favorite too. When I was in Phoenix at the card show, a lot of kids like that artwork.
That's sick.
Hell yeah. All right, yeah, you want to... Here, we can just do like this, maybe. Oh, look at that. But yeah, Mike's gonna, maybe rip a couple more off camera here, and we'll share some of these rips in the Telegram. But didn't want to do too much live. I totally respect it. So we appreciate Mike getting on here and ripping one with us.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Love it.
Nice to meet y'all.
See you in Nashville.
Peace, brother.
Yeah.
See you there.
Yeah, guys. So Spirit of Satoshi was on the plan to talk about, do you guys want to cover that a bit, just briefly. I know we're running out of time. Brady said he's going to save it. He just pinged me saying apologies for missing it. We were hoping Brady would get on to be able to show his sheets. That being said, that was on me, a lack of communication. So we're going to get Brady on here hopefully in 2 weeks at the conference. We'll do another Rip and Sip there, a special edition, and he can rip some SOS boxes live. But do you guys want to talk a bit about, that process of designing that set, working as a collaborative series, whether or not we're going to do more of them? I was really proud to see, I pulled up, the Guys Are Fun page, and it said, let me be clear, 57 million sats raised, or currently $34,000, right? And whatever you want to talk about how, the pre-sale was structured, I have to say that to me looks like a great success from the artwork side of being able to show, and package these great pieces with packs and sell out, right, is impressive all in of itself. And then it brings a ton of excitement to the pack stackers that are going to get to rip these at Bitcoin Nashville in Vegas, if you guys want to do it through breaks. But I guess, Aladdin, just because part of that idea of the collaborative side, talk a little bit about working with Spirit of Satoshi. I have a whole little intro for them, but we can save that for another time.
Yeah, Svetsky is amazing. One of the coolest guys I've met in Bitcoin, just an incredible person. The idea to do the first collaborative pack and do it with them, it was fitting for many reasons. Again, the ultimate point of what we're trying to do is get this education out to the general public. And with AI being as big as it is, having a Bitcoin-centric AI, I think, is massively important. So that you have a place you can go. Most people, it's like the phone and everything else. You're going to use it. Like, this technology is going to take over everything at some point. So to say, I'll never use AI and we will just not think about it, with as bad as it is, it's not the way it's going to work. It's like saying the monetary system's broken, so I just won't use money. No, you have to fix it. So that's the wonderful thing that Spirit of Satoshi is doing right now. So it fit in many reasons of why I wanted to do it. And the way it turned out was amazing. I was blown away. I did not imagine it would go quite as well as it did. And sales went great. All the sheets, everything that came out turned out absolutely beautiful. The maximalist prints, absolutely amazing. And the amount of money we were able to help them raise was incredible. We're supposed to have another Spaces with Svetsky and the team sometime soon to be able to talk about this, because I don't think many people understand that this whole campaign was 100% donated. We paid for everything. And the amount of time that I put into this, for people that don't know, I still do the shipping and handling and receiving and driving back and forth from here to the city, which is about an hour away, just to meet with a printer for just the maximalist and the remnant prints alone. So easily hundreds of hours was put into all of the setup for all of this, and that was donated on top of the prints and everything that we did. So I think it turned out amazing in a lot of ways. We were able to raise a substantial amount of Bitcoin for what I think is an incredible company that's doing incredible things. And the packs, I think there was something really magical about that. If you believe in karma, these packs turned out amazing. Asanoa, you haven't got to see these like live in person, but dude, they are incredible. The way that the green shines off these matte black packs, it's just fire. And I know that I have this card where, holy crap, it's beyond off-centered, but I haven't seen anything like that before. And I think I'll keep this one just for myself, because I'll call that an error card, in my opinion, with centering being that horrible. But the edges are incredible. The artwork turned out beautiful. The wrappers, the box, just everything turned out fire.
So while you're showing that off, I'll say some statistics. So we got 5,005 packs available, which equate to 417 boxes. There are 13 chase cards, of which each chase card has a 1 of 1. And I think many of us would say that a lot of the sought after chase cards would be the devs in, or the cypherpunks rather, Hal Finney, Adam Back, and Nick Szabo. I do want to give a bit of background about Spirit of Satoshi while you're going to rip this pack. I'm just going to read off what I had because I think it's important for others to understand. So, Spirit of Satoshi, the world's first Bitcoin-centric AI. Spirit of Satoshi allows you to chat, code, produce content, ask, and learn about Bitcoin. Spirit of Satoshi uses AI to make Bitcoin easier and more accessible, and uses Bitcoin to make AI more open. They have 3 models. One, Satoshi 7B, which is their latest fine-tuned Satoshi model. There's your chase card. What is that, Giacomo?
Giacomo Zucco.
Giacomo.
That's my favorite card right there.
It's
No,
pretty
we're taller. I'll take Hal with the glasses. He looks so cool in those.
This is the ultimate cypherpunk set. Like, if we've ever done one.
It really is. So really quickly, I'll finish this out. Satoshi 7B, which is their latest fine-tuned Satoshi model and outperforms GPT 3.5 Turbo and GPT-4 on a benchmark they termed basedness, which I love, amongst others such as economics and Bitcoin. Their second model, Satoshi GPT, a custom GPT available on OpenAI, which can answer any Bitcoin question and retrieve real-time data. And the third, Code Satoshi, which is currently in alpha and can produce, correct, and explain code focused on Bitcoin and Bitcoin-related languages, libraries, and protocols in simple English and through visuals. You know, if you've used ChatGPT, you know it is not sufficient in Bitcoin terms, right? I feel bad not having used Satoshi or Spirit of Satoshi. I will be on there ASAP. It has been something I've been meaning to do because, you know, I have a lot to learn when it comes to Bitcoin. I think everybody, if they're a Bitcoiner, you know, humble enough to admit that they have a lot to learn, and AI is a tool that we could all benefit from in our educational, you know, journey around this. But you know, to see you ripping. Unfortunately, I didn't have any packs coming my way from that pre-sale, but I know, you know, Brady loved his sheets that came in. You've been very excited opening them. I think the community in general is pretty excited in the Telegram for Nashville and getting their hands on these. So hopefully we get to see a 1 of 1 or something special pulled down in Nashville. I think everybody's going to go crazy when that does happen. I won't say if, I'll say when. But
I just want to give a little shout out to Yegor Petrov. I think you can. I don't know if he's on Twitter, but you can find him on Noster. YEGOR PETROV, and he helped us with that artwork for Hal, and I think he did Adam Back, a couple of the and Nick Szabo. So the OG super OGs in that pack, super OGs. The artwork itself is actually from Yegor Petrov, and it is AI. That pack is AI assisted artwork throughout the whole pack.
No, everything except for the Maximalist. The Maximalist was hand done between me and Nico.
Paladin and Nico.
There you go.
But Yegor is really cool. If anybody, you know, go follow him, go find him on Noster. So I just wanted to shout out to him because we did have his help for that, and it was that was super cool. And then I want to shout out to all of the pack stackers who, you know, purchased stuff from that pre-sale. This community single-handedly contributed a very, what I would consider, significant chunk of change to Spirit of Satoshi AI, that's freaking huge and just so in alignment with everything Bitcoin trading cards is about as far as all of the education stuff goes. And I think that it is still a very underrated tool, you know, for friends or family who want to learn more about Bitcoin. Having an AI like that to send them and be like, ask all your dumb questions to this or whatever it is, you know, and they can sit there and ask the million questions. Once you get them through over that first hump, and they're like, I want to learn more, and they get a little hungry, or like, here, ask ask this, and then if you're confused, hit me up, so or however. So
Yeah.
that's just it's freaking epic. It's super exciting, and it's super cool to see this community supporting Bitcoin education in real time in such a powerful way.
And on that point, I'll give two really quick shout outs. First to you, Asano, but second to Open Mike for getting me onto Nostr. I'm finally on there, and Mr. Petrov is one of the people I followed. So
Yes.
It's fun to say that. I'm brand new, the one week old, but
Shoot me a message so I can follow you back.
Well, all right, I'll ping you. I'm still learning NPA, all these things,
Yep.
But I remember you first hyping me up to get on there, and it took me a while, but I'm glad Open Mike, convinced me and sat me down. I went to my first Nostr meetup. It was sweet. I loved it. Super cool. Highly recommend it if you've got one near you. Trying to meet those guys. But anyways, quick shout outs. Do we want to, I know we're about, 15 minutes over. We're about at time. Do we want to wrap this thing up?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. I think Aladdin, you're going to share something here?
I just might do a little teaser.
You might do something here. Hold on.
What is he going to do? Did I minimize my chat screen that I should be witnessing this?
Try one more time, Aladdin.
Okay.
Something's happening.
Ooh. Wah.
It's a little teaser for what's coming in Nashville.
It's exciting.
Yes.
It's exciting. That was it. It was a tease, and it's gone.
I can tell you that in the background, the amount of work that goes into this is insane. And we've definitely got a lot of amazing ideas, but like this particular one that I just teased, this has been about a year in the making, literally. And there's only going to be 21 of each of these things coming out. And it's taken me almost an entire year just to pull off these 21. So again, I don't want to put anything out that isn't just blow your mind quality across the board. Otherwise, we're fiat like everyone else. So hopefully these are worth the year that I put into this to make sure the quality and everything turned out absolutely incredible. And there's a lot more teasers to come before Nashville, but these are going to be something incredibly special. I can't wait myself. It's going to be hard for me to not keep one of these for myself.
There's something about when you say that low time preference creation of, artwork or, high quality material. When you said that, I just heard Mir One just like speak through my ear, like his words. I just see the old man artwork gesture. He's not that old, but for me, I'm like, I love that man and his work. So anyways, I appreciate that is the ethos that you lead this company and community with, because I think it resonates throughout all of us, but also inspires all of us to do that, with our own projects. So keep up that work.
I can attest to that, and it's actually a fun little fact is the 21 Club merch card is the first Bitcoin trading card I believe I ever helped build about a year ago when I kind of came on to help Aladdin a bit. Is that was the I think he was like, I was like, send me over some files, let me take a look at them, and I believe that was the card that he sent me. And so I kind of dissected it and was like, okay, what do we got going on here? And then it's just been crazy ever since. And so it kind of got, there's just, there was a couple issues, and then, Aladdin didn't want to rush anything. So, but that 21 merch cup card is the first Bitcoin trading card I ever helped build. And so we just got to finish them up and send them off to the printer. So that was a pretty fun little full circle there.
I'm excited to see him. I know it's going to be a big debut in front of, I know Brandon said 20 pack stackers. I'm hoping for 30 plus to get to that booth and be there to appreciate all that artwork and time that you guys put into what we're going to be able to present at Bitcoin Nashville. So appreciate y'all. That was a sweet teaser. I'm excited to see him in real life. Do we want a duck race?
Let's do a duck race. I've only got 7 people in this list, and
To them, man.
I'm
That's
in the list. I scanned that. Make sure I'm in there. That Sovereign Remnant. That's me.
you know what? You follow directions very well, Asanoa. You should get a prize because
I want a prize.
you're the only one that filled it out, dude. So you should get like a gold star or something.
How about I get Asanoa as well? So the company Sovereign Remnant gets one place, and then Asanoa also gets another place.
I think
that can be my prize.
Oh, there's
right.
Mel's jumping in last minute.
Hey, Mel can win, Melvin. Absolutely. What up, Mel? Howdy. I like your pick. Oh, absolutely. We'd love to have you on.
This duck race, like I don't know, this website is just littered with spam, so it runs real slow. So do my best to do it. So
Julio.
Okay, guys, here we go.
Always, guys, only some of you would know this, but the analytics of our show shows that everybody comes on an hour after we start, which is really interesting considering that the show lasts an hour. But we appreciate you coming on at the last minute, getting in here and supporting the chat, getting in the duck race, QR code or not.
Mel was painting. Okay.
Maybe we gotta be an hour later. Maybe that's on us. That's what the data's telling us.
Could be. Okay, I've got some 9 people in there. We've got about 12 viewers. So we'll give this another 21 seconds before we
see if
let this race go.
So I think we should get Bitcoin trading cards ads on this website.
Yeah, you should.
Instead of whatever, I don't know what I'm looking at, it should say a big old Bitcoin trading card.
Okay, that's it.
Better than the pins, right?
Yeah. Dude,
and Vagisil, what is that over there?
I don't know what I was looking at.
All right. Let's get going here. Man, it is slow. So
hey, Torup said you got to add open mic. Is open mic on there?
Mike was in the chat. I know it's slow. It's all right. We're taking our time. It doesn't even give you a clicker.
Dude, did I get him?
Oh, maybe not. We'll just, if open mic.
I can go back. Are we gonna let me go back? Let me
look at that.
See how this works out here. Open mic. Let's do it.
You spelled Julio wrong.
Come on. Oh, I did. You know what?
Kind of like Aladdin. We got Aladdin's on the project.
Wheelo. That's a different spelling.
Yeah. Why do you even say
Julio.
that?
Okay.
All right, nice. What up, Julio? Also, I miss you. I'm excited to see you in that.
All right. And we are gonna ready, set, go. It is choppy AF on my side. Hopefully it looks okay.
It's choppy AF on our side, don't worry.
We can't see anything.
We can't see anything. Well, just call me Jonas and I'll let you know what happens at the end.
There's gonna be no race.
Okay, 2 GoFundMes.
Mel? Oh, come on!
Last minute. Congrats, Mel.
See, that wasn't too loud.
Mel.
Congrats, Mel. I hope that you're able to purchase a Spirit of Satoshi pack that looks great alongside your painting. That would be beautiful and idealistic. But to the people that are in the chat, thank you for joining us for however long you were able to hop in here. Orlando, I know you've been in here the past few shows. Shout out to you. And to the guys on screen that were able to join us for Bitcoin Brandon being a great co-host of the show and moving forward, looking forward to that. Asanoa Aladdin, appreciate all you do for the project and thank you for spending the time with us tonight. We'll see everybody in 2 weeks. Crazy to say, but we're finally here. So hope you guys are all ready for it. If you guys have any closing remarks, feel free to say them now.
Good.
All good.